this out here. All right, there we go. All right, so I don't know, Chad probably doesn't know about this. I know that Don's in, Nancy's in, and there's a bunch of other people, got like 140 something people, but this is all that, you know, sometimes shows up, and that's, you know, we got too many factors against attendance tonight, but that's all right. So, you know, I just, I'll go over it just the same, and this is a program that is really amazing, but it's a shame that not a lot of people see the bigger picture in this. All right. So I'm going to try and show you the bigger picture here. And then, and especially for Chad. And then, and the ones that are already in it, you know, it's seeing the bigger picture, you can take a step forward in it and do what you need to do. Now, what this is that it's a one-time $18 payment, which you either make or you're PIFFed in. PIFF means pay it forward. All right. Now, I've already offered to you, Chad, that I would pay you forward in here. So all you have to do is give me the thumbs up, and I will give you a link that you fill out, and it automatically puts you in here and pays for your first level. All the other levels subsequently are earned as you go along, and as you get the people either falling in that you either find yourself or don't find, and they just fall in. You'll see how that goes in one sec here. So I want to come into this calculator. All right, now I'm going to bring it back here, and I'm just going to put 0 so we don't have any personal referrals here. And this is just an indication that if you came in and you had no personal referrals, how this all works. Okay, now before anyone says, oh, I hate matrices and all the rest of this stuff, there's a real twist to this. Okay, and we made sure when we looked at this program and made this our #1 program for the year, there was a reason for that. And you're going to see that quite clearly here in a sec. Okay. Now, when you pay, either you pay 18 or somebody pays it forward for you, $18. $8 goes to administration, and $10 right here pays for your first financial lesson 1. Now, the product is financial lessons 1 through 6. Now, you know, SEC gets very picky about MLM or matrices or any kind of program that's on the internet. If anyone is putting money out, they need to receive something immediately in a product. Now, that can be advertising, it can be anything. What it is here, it's financial lessons. I'm going to show you what those financial lessons are, and they're digital, so you can download them once you have a #1, a #2, #3, whatever you're at the level. And the first 2 levels or financial lessons are $10 each. The third lesson is $25. The fourth lesson is $60. The fifth is $150, and the sixth lesson is $300. All right. Now, when you paid your $10, all right, there's a commission payout of $4. And same down here. When you get to the third financial lesson and the $25 paid, you get $10, and so on and so forth. Now, you don't have to pull any money out of your pocket unless from what I'm going to tell you about your personal referrals and matching bonuses. But if you don't pull any money out and you just come in, and whether you're PIFFed or not, then as your first line of 4 people get filled, all right, you'll get $4. All right, you'll get $4, and then when you reach $10, they will take that out of your potential earnings. As you can see, the 4 times 4 is 16. So they take out $10 of that, leaving you 6, and they buy for you financial lesson 2. Every night they scan this whole thing, and anybody that's achieved certain levels, they will buy that for you. Okay, so they don't expect you to take your money out of your pocket to pay $555 total. You will earn that as people come in or are dropped in, etc. You will earn that. Okay, so if you don't want to, if you don't see the big picture and you don't want to have your personal referrals or your 100% matching bonus, then you'll just go along as people get filled in for you. And your potential at, if you fill your matrix at 5,460 is $559,824. Okay, that's still not bad money. Even getting to the 4th level here, which is a total of 340 people, it's still 6,864 people. Now, what happens if you have referrals? So let's say you filled your first 4, your first level of 4 people, and they're your personal referrals. So there's a number of ways that you can do this. Okay, you can just approach people, and you can have those people. Pay for themselves. So they each one pays $18. Or you can take $72, which is 4 times $18, and you don't need people that know how to recruit. You don't need anybody who knows what a matrix is, anything. All you need is a warm body, and preferably somebody that's going to duplicate what you do. So if they have like $100, and who doesn't have $100 these days? You know, you can go to dinner and spend $100 or whatnot. They can buy their first 4 people, and they can get their grandmother, whatever. It just has to be warm bodies. All right. Now, what is the result of getting your 4 personals? Well, that now whatever they make, you get a matching bonus, and you want them all on your first line. You don't want people to just drop in. Okay. You don't want people to drop in after the 4 referrals. You don't need any more, really. But if you want to get more, you can. But after the 4 referrals, everything that falls below and what they make, you get a matching bonus on it. So you see here, before I put the 4 in, you were making $16. Well, when they complete their first lines, right, you're going to get 4 times 16, which is $64 as a matching bonus. Not bad. So you've got $80 right there. So after that, you're already, if you took $100, like, or it took 72 plus your 18, let's say you had to pay it, that's $90. You're only $10 out. We've always stressed to break even. Okay, get your principal back and go from there, because now there's no risk. Now, when the 4 people get their 4, and the second row is filled, that's 16 people. Okay, each one is $4 a game. It's $64, but your matching bonus is $256. So now, after 2 lines, you've got $320. I think you're starting to see what happens. Now, in the 3rd row here, you need 64 people times 10 at $640. All right, now complete that, and you've got enough to pay. That's the 300, 150, and the 60. Okay, even before you get to the 4th line. So now you've completed all financial lessons there, and you're good to go. But what happens up here? Complete this, and now with a 2,560 matching bonus, now you have a total of 3,200. Okay, and then the next row, you get 24,576. So now that all totals up to 34,320. Okay, so I'm making it sound like you have to do it all. Okay, well, that's not the case here. Now, the whole plan from the get-go, and we've been a little like not laxed on it, but there's been life happen. You know, I split with my wife. I had to move. Lots of things happened over the first, 4 months of this when we set this up. But now things are a lot better. Okay, things I've moved, everything's settled. I've got something else that's going to have an opportunity. I got three things that everybody can make great money at that can go into this if you so want that to happen. But what our commitment is, especially my commitment here, is that as I make the money, I dump back in until I have this completely full. Okay? So when I get up to 3,200 here, now that's enough. If nobody came in here, which isn't the case, because I mean we've got numbers on all past the sixth row. I think we're up to the 10th level, and yeah, this levels just keep on going. I take that money that buys 177 of the 256 positions, and the commissions that I get from those positions bought, etc., help to pay for the 89 other positions I need to have to complete the fourth row. And now that just because I have 256 people in there at $18, okay, they are still financial lesson one. And the way you get a matching bonus is that on each row, they all have to be the number of the row. So everybody on the fourth row has to be a number 4, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. So when the third row, in the fourth row, in the fifth and the sixth, and everybody's a 5 or a 6, then you get your matching bonuses. Okay, and with 4 personal referrals, do you remember it was 559,000? With 4 personal referrals with the matching bonus, see there's the 559. Look at the matching bonus, 2.2 million to give you 2.8, call it $2.8 million. Now, total amount of money for 5460 people here, it's $98,000. Okay, from the 30,000 here or the 34,000 made, it's only 18,000 to buy 1,024. It's 78,000 of the 307,000 to buy 4,096. Okay, so it's only $98,000 here. Okay, and then as these people are going through, they're going to earn, right, their numbers. Okay, it's not coming out of their pockets. They're going to earn it as people fall in and they get the commissions. All right, so when this is all done, it's 2.8 million. That's on the table for anybody to pick up. And people say, where do they get this money? How's this money going to happen for everybody? Well, when you take your $555, all right, and you take in and you multiply that by 5,460 people, all right, you've got 3.13 million, I think it is. So lots of money left over. They can still pay you the 2.799 million, and they still got tons of money left over. Okay, so that's where that lies. Okay, so now what happens if you start getting more? Like, let's say you get, like, you're PIFFing people in and they're your personal referrals. Now, this isn't a proper calculator in that it always puts your numbers up at the very top, but it's still reflective. It doesn't matter if your personal referrals are on the second, the third, the fourth line, because this just keeps on going down. So as things get filled, when we reach completion of the 6, right, it just keeps on going down. I can just keep putting more money in and I keep getting more money. So you're laying out money to get more money. All right, that's the bottom line. I'm laying out $98,000 to pick up 2.7 million. Who wouldn't want to do that? Time and time and time again. And it's unlimited. So right now I've got 8 personal referrals. Okay, so I'm going to put the 8 in here. Okay, look what just happened. Okay, now I've got, once this is full, $5 million here. Okay, even up here to 340 people, I've got $61,000. Now, what part of 61,000 don't we understand here? The point is that's a good yearly wage, and that's only including like 340 people. Let's say, for instance, that out of the 340 people, 64 of these okay, I brought in or I piffed in, okay, with the money that I made off of this, okay, like as we're going along. Look at this, $36 million now. And to the 340 here, I've got $446,000 in the first 4 rows. You see, this is just an amazing system. And that is earned by the people coming in and getting the $4, $10, $24. That's what's paying to get their numbers and their financial lessons. And this can just keep on going. Okay, so what happens out of the 340? Let's say I brought in 150 of those people. Okay, we're just talking the first 4 rows, right? So let's just say that, the money's coming in and I decided that I wanted to keep on buying positions, and it's helping everybody here to get their commissions, to grow and pay and everything. Look, 1.036 million in the first 4 rows for 340 people. And if I can buy them all, I mean, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? I mean, you can't tell me you don't see the big picture here, right? Okay, so we've got 340 people times 18, okay, is 6,120. Who wouldn't pay 6,120 to collect $1 million? Hello? It's amazing, isn't it? Okay, so this is it just baffles me why more people can't see this. And at the end, when all this is bought, it's the same in numbers. It's the same 5,460 people that originally only cost you $98,000 if you bought every single spot in here. Okay, gets you 80. And if you bought just at 150 personal referrals out of the 5,460, you're going to get $84 million. 84 million. And it just keeps going. You keep on putting more people in, you keep on, going down on the levels and all. This thing just goes crazy. It's already crazy at 84 million. Okay. Now, the big question is, everybody's saying is that, okay, Dave, but we've been slow here so far. Yeah, we have, because of life. Okay. When you're having personal problems, and then you end up separating, and then you want to make sure your children are fine. You want to make sure that everybody's taken care of, and you got to move into smaller places, and then there's storage, and well, okay, that takes the precedent. Okay, but now we're back on a roll, and doesn't it? And I feel that everything is for a reason. All right, so everybody knows here that I trade. Okay, and a lot of you, or some of you, are into my trading group. Now, came across something that, ended up being, really good. And last week, I made just pretty much 4,000 pips. This week, which is only till Wednesday, I'm again at 4,236 pips. So we're looking at about 8,000 pips. Each pip, if you're trading at 0.1, okay, which is $1 a pip, that's $8,000 in 2 weeks. If you're trading 10 cents, that's 0.01, okay, on a small account, you're still looking at $800 in 2 weeks. All right, now, I have a trade copier, okay? I'm putting people already on the trade copier, and all they have to do is they set up their account with the link that I give them, and as I make my trades, they get the same trades. So they don't have to know what they're doing. They don't have to know when to close it, open it. They don't have to look for entries, exit. They don't have to know any of that stuff. All they have to do is have their computer on 24/7 so they can receive the trades, okay? And at the end of the trades, whatever amount that you're trading, that will multiply that by you know, we're headed for over a 5,000 pip week this week. Okay, so 5,000 pips at 10 cents is 500. At $1, it's 5,000. Now get a load of this. A standard lot, which is so common now, which is, you know, $10 a pip, we're looking at $50,000 in 1 week. If you want to multiply that by 10 standard lots, you're looking at $500,000 made in 1 week. Okay, but let's go back to basics. Let's go to the 10 cents. $500 a week, that's $2,000 a month. You can't tell me you can't take a bit of money and put people in here. And now the next excuse that I get from a lot of people, well, where am I going to find the people? When am I going to, you know, all that kind of stuff. Well, to some people I know, they got me aware that there's a couple of sites, they're really legit sites, and you can buy, like, you're going to start them off free, you're going to get them in for free, then you're going to offer them the PIFF, to pay it forward at $18, okay? And there's no other tie to that. If they want to get personal referrals, they can do that, and then they're going to end up that they're going to make very well with the personal referrals. Okay, they'll get the matching bonus too. But the basics of that, for $17, I get 100 signups of people that want this kind of stuff. They want to come into a program where they're going to make money. Okay, they have, for what is it, $100? It's well over 1,000 people you get. Okay, so you can match that up with the earnings that you make, and you can get your members in to come in for free, and then you have their emails and everything. You can offer them a PIFF. Okay, so there's no more problem with getting hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people through these services. And you have to pay a little bit of money for it, but look at the money you're getting here. All right, now there's a couple of other programs. I was hoping that Glenda would be finished, but she's one of the top people in Qkadoo. All right, so that's why, you know, I was really pleased that she was going to come and talk about it. But, you know, I can carry on here, and I can kind of introduce you, okay, to a few things here. But this is our main one because of the amounts of money that can be made here. And as I said, if you're brought in with a PIFF and you don't want to work, and for heaven's sakes, I don't know why somebody would not, you know, want to get at least 4 personal referrals to get these kind of matching bonuses. Let me bring that back into reality here. Not that that's not reality. It is reality. Let's just make it 4. And if you don't want 4 referrals, you're going to get $6,864. But if for the first 4 rows. But if you have 4 personal referrals on your front line, you've got 27,456. Add it together, 34,320. Okay, and that's you know, that's like 340. I can go and pay 50 something dollars to get 340 people. Okay, so for $50 to trade that off for 34,000, you know, hello. I mean, it's just numbers, right? That's what I have to do. You crunch the numbers. You just work the numbers, and these figures appear in your bank. That's all it is. Okay, you don't have to stand on your head. You don't have to do flips. You don't have to do anything. It's just the numbers. That's it. Simple. There's nothing else you have to do. It's so easy. And I find the opportunities for you. Okay, so like with that program, like I said, just about 50 something dollars, you can go and get, you know, people that want to make money on the internet, and you can get about 340 people. Who's not going to accept a PIFF from for $18? Even if they did nothing, right? You're gonna, and you pay them in, you get all the money because the commissions are still there. All this money in the commissions, they all flow They all flow up. So it's whether you put it in or somebody else put it in, you get your share. All right, so that's pretty easy. Now, there is a PowerPoint, okay, which a lot of you have seen, some of you haven't seen. And I see we got CK here. Well, nice to see you, CK. It's been a while. Okay, CK is here. Yeah, I'm getting to the sites, Nancy. Don't worry, we'll get there. Now here, this is, I just want to let you know, it's all legit, legal, ethical, and really real. Okay, so you're turning an $18 investment into 10, 30, even 100K in the next 6 to 12 weeks. You can do that if you went and PIFFed 4 people, and those 4 people PIFFed 4 people, and it went on and on that way. Where else can you get a business for $100? You can't go and get a brick and mortar, anything. $100 can get you 2.8 million. Where can you go out in the world and get that other than here? You can't. Okay? There's 5 income streams. Okay? It's almost in every country. It's not in everyone, but it's easier to name the ones it's not in. Weekly pay, and you get some really great financial literacy products that everybody needs to know. Okay? Now, these literacy products, they manage your personal finances. We all suck at that. Okay? Investing intelligently, real estate, retirement, buying gold and silver. Isn't this big stuff right now? Buying gold and silver? I mean, there's so many carrot bars ads that you see out there now, and everybody's, pushing you to get into carrot bars, and a lot more. Here's the products. Now, when you get these products, like every time that you've got one of these products, you get to resell these too. Okay, so that's pretty neat. Okay, we've already done the comp plan. Now, there's a monthly newsletter, and this is incomes 3 and 4. Okay, and what this is that it's when you do the, let me see here, where's these newsletters here? Well, let me do it in this one. All right, so it's a newsletter, $29.95, and you get payouts of $1 for the first 4, the 5th and 6th is 2, and the 7th level is 4. So when you're filling all these people, which now becomes 21,000 people, it's a monthly income. It's a recurring income, 380,000 a month coming in, just off of this, not counting what you get from your matching bonuses in income streams 1 and 2. Okay, and the 5th stream was those products where you can resell them. Okay, now I want to go over to, okay, so here's my back office, and you can PIFF people out of your available balance. Okay, escrow balance is that if somebody below you ends up getting a bigger number than you, like I'm a 4, if somebody became a 5 ahead of me, I have about 2 weeks to get to that number, or and that money and commissions goes into the escrow balance and is held for the 2 weeks while you get some more people in, or if you pay it out of your pocket or whatever. Okay. You get lots of support here with pages and all the rest of that stuff. Okay. Now, when you're into here, you need to go to settings first. They're signing me back in. Okay. So here's settings. You want product settings at product 6. You want your join level product 1. You want the monthly newsletter off and the Starion subscription off. And the reason you want those off is because if you have $29 in there, they'll take it. Okay? Because it's a program that goes through and it either buys the levels for you, plus the letter, etc. So you need to have your settings correct. This is the genealogy view. Okay, it takes just a bit to get there. All right. Now, here's the genealogy view, and here's some of the counts. First two levels are full, 24 in the third, 12, 27, 33, 30, and it goes below there. It's about level 10, I think, now. Now, let me just get this full screen view. Okay, so here it is here, and the way it works, I got to get over to here. Okay, so there's Team Spiritup, and I need my 4 people, okay? So, oops, so my 4 people are, this is JR, and we got my X, and we have another friend there, and look who we have here. We got Mr. Don right here, okay? So they're my top 4 people. Now, under them, they've got their 4 here, they've got their 4 here, okay? As you go right across, 4s are all the way across, okay? Now, what happens is that I haven't received a matching bonus on that line yet, because on that second line, okay, the second line there is that this person, which is JR, he doesn't have all his 4 people yet, okay? And so he has to be a 2 here, and he's a 1. Or sorry, I got that wrong, don't I? Yeah, there's JR. So he's a 4, but his 4 people, that needs to be a 2. That's already a 3. This person's a 4. That's CK, who's on with us tonight. And what else we got here? We got a 3 here. These people, they all need to be 2s. They need to be 2s before, you know, I can get my matching bonus. Okay, but now we're going to start filling everything, which is going to make these people 2s and 3s and 4s, etc. That's the way it's going to be, because now at making 5,000 pips a week, plus these other programs I'm going to show you, you'll have nothing but money. Okay, which can just fill these up so quick, it's not funny. So you can see here that under CK, this is Chin. I don't think he's here tonight. I did drop him an email, but I don't think he's here. Let me just check over here on the laptop. No, he's not here tonight. But Chen's got 105 people or 9 people in, and we haven't been able to find a good Chinese interpreter so they can interpret this whole presentation and bring it over to China, because a lot of these people have a lot of people in China. Okay. Now, okay, so let's get back out of here. All right. So basically, yeah, this is something that I think you can't go wrong in doing. All right, and I think it'd be really good. Now I'm going to show you another program here, and we don't have Glinda here, so I'm going to try my best. Okay, so this is called X100K. Now I've seen this around. You know, I saw this around lots, okay? And I don't know, maybe it was the way the site looked or whatnot, and I thought, nah, this is going to go down fast, and what it was, oh, was I ever mistaken? And I'm kicking myself in the butt for not doing this. Okay, just had to take a drink. Because you can join for free and still get a matrix position and You can still earn for free, but it's really, really slow. Okay, but want to show you here, look at the active members. 352,000 active members, right? Their pro members, they got 27,637. All right, and that's amazing. That's really, really amazing. Okay, now every time that you buy something, you're getting paid. Okay, and there isn't a matrix or a cycle or anything on here that stagnates. The people, they got so many people here, it just continues, you know, all the time. You into something, you'll cycle. Okay, what makes this guy special? He's got a brilliant mind, and the way he set this all up, it will just keep going. And about every 3-4 months, he flips it. Okay, so he creates other things that everybody comes in and buys, and they wait for their turn to cycle. Let me get back in here. Oh, great. Okay, just just a second. So many, so many, so many. Okay, there we go. Now, my birthday was on Sunday, and my sponsor ended up buying me some spots. Okay, she really knows how, it's Glinda, and she really knows how to work this. And I'm going to start by telling you that their top person, okay, they've been open for what, 3 years? And their top person has cashed out for $1 million, over $1 million. And Glinda decided just she decides, I'm going to call this guy and just congratulate him. That's it. So she calls him up. What do you think his response was? What do you want? You want money? You're looking for money? She says, no, I'm just calling you to congratulate you. That's quite something to earn $1 million on an internet program and actually be paid. Oh, you want something? No, I don't want it. I just want it. You know, people are so funny, really. Anyway, and everybody else that kept calling just was congratulating him, but he thought everybody was after his money. Anyway, c'est la vie. So now there's when you become a pro member, which I am, it just you can see your membership status is pro, and I have some cycles that will in the next week will cycle, etc. But I'm going to they got webinars. You can come on here and see past webinars. You can join them. They got all kinds of things. They got Russian ones, German ones, if you have a lot of people in your downline like that. And all you have to do is you log in daily. You watch one ad for like 20 seconds or something, and you have to pay your subscription current. It works out to $1 a day. So you have to pay $7 a week. But it doesn't take long, and this is what Glenda would tell you, it doesn't take long before you're making enough money that it takes care of itself. Very quickly. It's not like you got to wait months before. It happens really, really quickly. Okay, so let me go over here to purchase positions. Now, you can do this daily. You can buy one of these daily at 50 cents, and by tomorrow you'll double your money. It will be $1. Okay, so you can buy these every day, just one. You only get one, Okay, but that's $15 into your account, right? 30 times 50 cents, $15. Okay, so $15 pays for 2 weeks of the month of your $7, doesn't it? This one here, which I have, this will cycle within like a week or something. Okay, and they have all these other ones. They got your freeways 1 and 2. Um, we've got these are other ones here, and you can see here level completion payments, um, what you get for your matrices. You can tell I don't know. Entries on cycle. I have 2 freedom matrices and I have 1 freeway. Then you've got the scavenger. The scavenger pays out $1,000, 1,073. Okay, and Glinda's had a number of those. Then you got your Turbo One, which pays you $100 as that cycles, and you have a Turbo Two, which pays you $900, which she's received some also. Here's the big one. Okay, this is the 100K matrix. You can earn spots. You don't have to go buy them at $25. But if you want, you can buy $25 ones by 4. All right. Sponsor bonus gets 15,582. But when you cycle, you get $100,000. They've been paying these out. All right. Glenda has 17 positions, she says, and one of them is going to be within a year. But the owner says you buy now, you can expect to get your 100,000 in 3 years. I mean, $25 even, and one of them, and in 3 years you got 100,000 off that. This guy's not going anywhere. He's going to be around like the Maps guy, that Michael Diaz, I think his name is. I mean, that is a program. Everybody's in Maps, I think, already. But Maps is just amazing, and it just keeps on churning. They have an insurance fund that if everybody ran the bank on them and wanted their money out, he said it will only take 4% of the insurance fund. 4% of the insurance fund. Now, the insurance fund is only a little bit of what everybody makes goes into an insurance fund, or whatever he makes goes to an insurance fund. And if only 4% would pay everybody off, can you imagine the money that he's got sitting there? So he's not going anywhere. This guy's not going anywhere. But for a little sum, okay, that you're paying out, you don't have to get this because you can earn it. But all the smaller ones, when you purchase them, okay, they will pay you out in spades. If you work your money, like example, in August, they're doing their flip. Now, from what Linda has said, there's a chance, okay, that there's a chance that I will cycle one of those for $900 at that time. And that's just from now getting it. Okay? So just give me 1 second, please. Okay, sorry. I just hear something. Just a minute. Okay, sorry. I just had some knocking, and I'm not used to all the sounds in here, and I thought that somebody at the door, and you never know. It could be, Cody here. I don't know. Anyway, sorry about that. Okay, so let's continue on here. So we're looking at, okay, so we're looking here at so many different opportunities here, also in here, that they pay off, starting with that 50-cent one a day, so you get $15 in your account. But there's a lot that cycle every week for you, and they cycle 12, 19, 25, 100. There's lots of them. Now, if I can remember where to go for next payouts. Um, I guess I'm not looking. Oh, I think it's control panel. Oh, that's not it. I don't know this. I'm sorry, I don't know this. But she just got this for me on Sunday, but she told me about it a couple of months ago. But money had to go elsewhere. So, but anyway, so you get a little bit of gist of that. And I've got my my links here for everybody. I just want to go next into Qkadoo. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you very quickly about Qkadoo. Okay, they're having their meeting right now. Okay, we've been waiting for this, and it's basically I've been a coordinator. And help them to test everything, do all the rest of that stuff, and it is an amazing platform. The difference, or what is Qkadoo? Qkadoo is a platform similar to Facebook, but it's not really like Facebook because everything's being built from the ground up. There's no scripts here that you'll find anybody else owns. It's all being built by her programmers. And both Facebook and Google, they make Facebook about $200 billion a year. That's billion. It's estimated Google's income for this year will be $450 billion. Where does that money come? Advertising. Okay, they get millions of people using their services, and that's eyeballs. With all those eyeballs, advertisers want them to see their products. They buy their advertising packages, and you see ads up there all over the place. Okay, that's where they get this billions and billions of dollars. The difference with Qkadoo is that all the same things you do, take Facebook, you post your comments, you're typing all the time to your group of friends, you're liking, sharing, you like a picture, you like a video, you make a comment back, all that stuff. You don't get paid by Facebook. You'll get paid at Qkadoo though. Okay, you'll get paid at Qkadoo for that. Okay, everything that you do, all your content, your networks. All right, I've created 4 networks. The Team Spiritup build is one of them. All right, I'm just probably going to get a kill page here unless they've got this thing going better. Okay, so no, I guess they, okay, so where's my Team Spiritup? Right here. Okay, and here's the PIP toolbox. That's the pay it forward one there. And this is another one that I've got here on spiritual enlightenment. But all of these, and I've joined all these networks, and we have a little group, okay, that these people are in. There's about 50 of us. And as you post a comment, she has a sheet that she puts the URL in. And then you go there and you like it, comment, and do all the rest. And you do what's called a boost. Boost means that I might have total in friends right now. I've got 100 friends. I've got requests out there, and I got followers. But it might take, if I want to reach everybody that's in Qkadoo, I'm going to boost my post. Now, what's a boost? A boost is that if I go back here, now this is important because I want everybody to realize this. So if I go back to my network, sorry, let me get back to my network here because this is the best way to show you. Okay, so here's my networks. Ta-da, where are they? Okay, there it is there. Okay. When I go to my network, and I've already posted tons of stuff. Now, you saw on my first page there, it was $6 and change. Well, at one point, they hadn't advertised it, they hadn't adjusted, but in 12 days, I made like $574. That's how quickly your money can build up in here. Now, with these boosts, and I got to get this loading here so you can see some of the stuff. Here it comes. Every time you boost, you get this ribbon shows that a person is boost. All right. Now, this is called a heat indicator, and this is the percent of the advertiser's money that you get every time somebody clicks. So on the boost preview, it will have an ad, and a question like this, and it will say, do you tweet for Qkadoo? Yes or no? And after you do this, you go over here, okay, and to earn from a boost post, you have to click this ad. Once you click it, you start earning, and you share with the person 50% of the revenue that's in for the advertising. Okay, so as I go down, okay, and you can see, like, I got, people that come in here and they comment. This one here is at 25%, and that's 19%. And we've got 16. I have some here that are 30, 40%. And that's the revenue. You want to get it to the next color. There's 34.8. It's just about to turn to yellow. And you want to get that right over to red. And when you get it to red with people liking, sharing, and everything, you end like here, for instance, 44, and you can start seeing the yellow. When you get it all the way to red, you get 100% of the advertising every time somebody clicks. So if it was going to be $1 a click or $2 a click, and you're only at 25, well, you're going to get like 25 cents, 50 cents. Okay, but when you got thousands of those 25 cents, those nickels, those dimes, this is how this all adds up very quickly. But in our little group, which I started to say, we do this every day. By the end, if we just stayed within our group, by the end of the year, we're going to be making each of us $15,000 a month. Okay, just by getting paid for all the stuff that we're doing. This is just the tip of the iceberg here. There is so many things here to make money on, you wouldn't believe it. Okay, so many things. So this is free. Okay, you can make thousands of dollars for free. All you have to do, everybody's got a passion. Everybody likes to write about something, or what you make a post. It takes you 5 minutes a day to make a post in here, and you write some things on there. And people come in there and they rate it. And you put a boost. Now a boost costs you $1, $2, whatever you want to make it. And you can, and this is the next thing. Boost, show it to everybody that belongs to Qkadoo. Okay, now you're not limited to your 100 friends or as many friends as you have. You can put it out there for everybody, and if they click, you get paid. Okay, so it pays to boost. Okay, that's what one of their products is. Okay, to boost your content. And you can buy packages anywhere from $10 up to $500. Okay, so I have 2 links that I'm going to give you. And one is for the friend me link, which is your free link to come in and make hundreds, thousands, whatever you want to make. And then you have your affiliate link, which you join. So you buy the boost anyway. So if you bought the $25 package of boost, well, you buy that anyway. You can buy it through the affiliate of your affiliate link, and therefore you're making money on that also. So if I go over, let me just get rid of this and that and this and that and this, and let me just find it here. Sure enough, it's the only thing I forgot to put up here. It's going to show you the calculator. Well, I can still show you it, because let's just go there. So here is this is the my Qkadoo affiliate, and they haven't activated this yet. This will be after tonight, and that's one of the links that I'm going to give you. But there's also a where is it here? Okay, so I've been timed out, and then they're going to get me back in here. There's the calculator I'm looking for, and that will give okay, so anyways, Glinda knows all this stuff, and she would be so good to be in here to tell you, but so we'll have to have her come back and show all this stuff again. But this is like I'm going to tell you, this is the part where you buy your packages, okay? And you're going to buy your boosts anyway. I'm trying to just find the let me go to home. That's probably what I need. All right, I don't know where I'm going, but I do have a calculator that shows you what you get paid for this, and it's really easy to make $30,000 just on this side of it. She has made this up that she's going to get billions of dollars. I am going to make a prediction. So today is July 1st, Canada Day, okay, of 2015, and I'm going to make a prediction that within a year, maybe 2 years, she'll be kicking Facebook's ass. And people are going to flock over here because they get paid for the same thing. They won't leave Facebook totally, but they will also come over here to do their thing because they get paid for everything. Okay? So you want to, when you rate something, you get paid. When you share, you get paid. All right? When you submit a comment, you get paid. Okay, everything. When you come up here and you click on this, you get paid. Click on the boost here, and now you're into what they call like a sub container, which is somebody else's stuff. Okay, so if I click this and I say yes, okay, and I come over here, oh, it's not going to let me. All right, so it's not going to let me do that. Anyway, but that's probably because it's already been done. It's already finished probably, but that's what you do. You get paid. You get paid for everything. So why not do it? You know, I even put this thing in about America's Got Talent. It's just one of the ones that I really like. And you know, I got 8 views, 6 comments, all that. They got paid for that, for coming in to rate it and like it and share it and make comments down here. Okay. And so sometimes I get a lot of comments, sometimes I get no comments. Okay. There's 9 comments there. There's 6 comments, 12 comments. You know, there's all kinds of different things. It depends what people like. And you can see here, over here, there's diabetic one, there's gardeners, There's our PIP toolbox, Team Spirit Build, that's us, Spiritual Enlightenment, us, Healthy Living, Essential Oils, the Mardi Gras, crowdfunding. These are all networks that you create. So, Nancy, I don't know what you like, what you have a passion for. You could create a network. You know, anybody can create a network. You know, it's just whatever. There's patriotism, consciousness, herbal healing, just baking. There's all kinds of stuff. And they just create that and then they post their comments every day. So, and you can put the videos on, you can put all kinds of stuff. So, okay, so you've got all these different ways of making money, and most of them are free. The other ones don't cost very much at all. So I'm going to recommend, I'm going to put this up now. Okay, these are the links. Okay, the ones, Chad, I think that you need this. I think I sent you this link already. Oh no, sorry. To be piffed, I got to send you another link. Okay, I'll send you the piff link instead if you want to be piffed in to Four Corners. Okay, everybody else here I think is in here already. Four Corners. Qkadoo, that's my friend me link. That's the free link to go to the same page that where you're going to post, like, share, comment, do everything else. This other one right here, that is probably going to be active as of tonight, if not tomorrow. And that's where you can get your packages of boosts. And you want to get the 10 won't get you any extra money. The $25 one will. You'll use that pretty quickly. And you'll get your own links and be able to bring in your people, even on just free. Okay. And the X100K, there's the link for X100K. Okay. I'm going to leave this up. And if you have any questions, you might as well shoot now. Because I'm looking at my other, I'm looking at my laptop, so I can leave this up if anybody needs to copy them down, or if you want them, if you need the link sent to you, just let me know. Now, our domain, passivepeeps.com, is no more. Okay, it got blocked, and John couldn't renew the domain, so David at passivepeeps.com or anything like an email with passivepeeps.com, it's no good anymore. So we're using, so what we're using is we're using Spiritup, Spiritup01@gmail.com, Spiritup02@gmail.com. Okay, they're the two. If you want to send emails or anything, they're the ones that you send. Okay, there's others, but those are the two to get in touch with me. So of course Skype, you can get me on Skype or just leave me a message on Skype if you want a link or you want something, and that's about it. So do we have any questions? This is all recorded, so there'll be, John will have this recording out shortly, like tomorrow some point. So if you need to go over it, or if you need to send it to some other friends or whatnot that, you know, being Canada, they weren't here, that's fine. We can make arrangements for you to get connected to it to give it out. Okay, so it doesn't look like we have any questions. So let me get back over here. All right. And sharing, and I'm going to stop.